welcome to the Wealthy LaLa show with myself, Laurie Laursen. Today is episode 220. And you don't know this, but I know this. This is take 2. How I managed to mute my headphones again, I don't know. So I recorded the whole show and I was getting ready to upload it, and I'm like, jeepers, that doesn't look like there's any audio there. So I listened, there was no audio. Look at my headphones. The goofball. Well, because in my in actually doing things for this radio show, like on these Fridays, like I'm doing this book right now, right, with Tosha Silver. So what is it called again? It's Not Your Money. So this is technically the end of week 3, and I was going to be going into week 4. One of the things that in week 2 and week 3 that they, she encourages you to do is to clean up things. Well, in my cleaning up of my desk yesterday, even just a little bit more, because I haven't quite finished it, I'm getting there, I must have knocked the mute button on my headset as I took it off and sort of was cleaning and organizing things. So how does it get any better? What a nerd. Yes. So anyways, if you could see me, you'd see I look like a very sexy nerd. And you know what's funny? I haven't even washed my hair yet today. So I'm just becoming like a massive rebel with that. Like, oh, I think I won't wash my hair till like noon. Okay. Anyways, so what I actually did do, because one of the things she encouraged in week 3 with this daily prayer, so her daily abundance prayer that she asks you, encourages you, invites you to read every day, is to actually record it and record it in your own voice. So on my previous show that did not record, I actually did say the prayer and record it onto my phone at the same time. So apparently I require to hear this prayer again today. You can never have too much abundance prayers, right? So we are going to read this again. So, divine beloved, allow me to give with complete ease and abundance, knowing that you are the unlimited source of all. Let me be an easy, open conduit for your prosperity. Let me trust that all of my own needs are always met in amazing ways, and that it is safely to give freely as my heart guides. And equally, let me feel wildly open to receiving. May I know my own value, beauty, and worthiness without question. Let me allow others the supreme pleasure of giving to me. May I feel worthy to receive in every possible way. Change me into one who can fully love, forgive, and accept myself, so I may carry your light without restriction. Let everything that needs to go, go. Let everything that needs to come, come. I am utterly your own. You are me. I am you. We are one. All is well. And, as I was reading this, what was popping into my head is where I can see that this prayer is already beginning to work, where it said, let everything that needs to go, go. And I've really noticed, like, I know I talked the other day about how intense the last couple of weeks have been, but I'm not saying intense in a negative way, but it's been intense in the fact that it's been some big things that I've been holding on to for a long time and that I've been letting go. And on the other side of that is this beautiful space. And how awesome is that? So in this chapter 3, the things that she's asked us to do, the different steps is revisiting the abundance prayer, and then of course recording it in your own voice. And she actually says, I don't know what force brought this prayer through me, but I do know to the bottom of my purple pedicured toes that it works. If you haven't made a recording in your own voice yet, please do. I hate my voice, you might say, but try it anyways. What if you imagine Source God, the divine beloved herself, was speaking through you? Hearing yourself can dissolve the illusion that prosperity is something external to be chased. You can read it with intensity and focus, and if you yourself are a sacred vessel for it. Let this enter your being. Release any old ideas of constriction or limitation, and returning you to your true essence as an expansive, radiant light. Maybe because it's the opposite of my own thoughts as a struggling, lonely kid, this prayer can still make me cry. I'm thrilled when people tell me that their own children use it and already know it. So that's what's from Tosha. That's from the book here. And that's what I've really been noticing for me, like thoughts that haven't been serving me, that I didn't realize were not serving me, are coming up, and I'm able to do things like EMDR, EFT, meditation, and it's helping create a greater space for me. So the second step is cleaning your space. That I've been continuing to do. I went downstairs in our one basement room that is a extra bedroom / meditation room / storage / space for some, for gifts that I sort of pre-buy. It's that kind of room. That's where my gift wrapping paper and stuff is. I had bought a whole bunch of baby clothes and say up to the age of 2 clothes. Man, if you guys have kids that age, or someone who's going to have kids, you go into like Marketplace or something on Facebook or Kijiji, you can get, amazing, like boxes of clothes for like $20, where one outfit alone would cost you $20. You may have to wash them. You may have to, sort through them. Like one of the things I did was I went through, I think I had 2 boxes, one smaller box. So like 2 bigger boxes, one smaller box, and a big bag, one of those white garbage bags of clothes. And I pared it all down to one big box and a smaller box. And so then I'm redonating, like I'll take it to like a thrift store, all the clothes that I'm not going to use. Either ones I asked what was light. Would this create to keep this one? No. Would this create to keep this one? No. And then yes, and then no. And which ones would be fun? Which ones I don't feel like we'll need anymore? What I like to do too is I like to have actually extra clothes here sometimes for my grandkids when they come over, because unexpected things happen unexpectedly. So that's actually really created more for me to have some of those extra clothes. Anyways, it felt so good to get that room cleaned up. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's cleansing. You can also energetically clean your space. So go around, use the essential oil of like frankincense, have that diffusing through your house, or you can do sage. There's Palo Santo. Is it Palo? Let me see here. Palo Santo. So that's another essential oil or a wood that you can burn. You can, and then of course cleaning your space. This might work in bringing up long buried childhood fears and memories. In fact, that's a part of of its purpose, is to allowing things out. And I just have to say as a side note that I really made myself wrong for the fact that I had, residual stuff from when I was a kid, wherever it came from, but it was residual. And I really made myself wrong. Like I should have been over it. And I realized that shooting myself over it didn't help me get over it. It actually just put me more shame and blame over it. And since I've been taking care of it, like, gosh, I actually knew what I knew. I just, we're still kind of in this, I don't know, society. It's becoming more and more that it's acceptable to work on things that have, that came up for your past. And it could be a divorce. It could be having unhappy parents. It could be the fact that you were in a car accident. It could be the fact that you were bullied at school. It could be, something worse, the same, whatever than that. And that stuff is all stuff that can be released. I now know it can be released. I am so incredibly grateful for that. My willingness to keep going, even when at times I thought I was a whiny, complaining baby with my stuff. So anyways, how does it get any better? And it's something that I'm amazing at helping people with. So if you guys ever feel like you would need a session, or you know of someone that a session with me could contribute with them, please have them, or, reach out to me at thewealthylala@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. And so step 3, fill your mind with the positive. In other words, saying things like, this will never change, I'll never have enough, I'm always broke, why does everyone always get whatever they want except for me? For the remaining weeks, protect your gorgeous psyche from complaining about lack. Simply drop it for now. So just if you catch yourself falling back into useless mental habits, don't worry. You might just stop and say, okay, I'm back in the old saga again, but that's common. And just miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. What I love too is the Abraham Hicks one that's like, everything is always working out for me. My screensaver right now says, everywhere I go, good things happen. So allowing yourself to receive something that's, possible, something that's expanding. Yeah. So, and then step 4, gratitude saves your buns. This is something that I've become more and more grateful for. We had huge bills we had to pay yesterday for our farming. So we were in the thousands and thousands of dollars having to pay them. And so what that did was, the money we had set aside from that, it's, most of it's gone. So of course that's going to be like that for the most part until, the crop comes in again and or get our bumper crop profits from it. But I allowed myself to really be grateful for paying the seeding bill, the bill for the seed, and grateful for the spraying and for the fertilizer that was put on our land, and grateful for the fact that, paying for our power bill, and grateful for paying the phone bill. That these things allow me to have these gifts, rather than complaining, oh my God, cell phone bills are so expensive. It's like, I wonder what gets created when we say, wow, I'm so grateful that I get to pay this bill so that I can have this amazing device that accesses damn near everything wherever I go. Really allowing yourself that. Here's a little prayer that's in here. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. May I be grateful for every blessing and know your abundance as my own self. Open me to my own inner divinity and awaken me from the sleepwalk of being only human. And so knowing that there's something greater than yourself that we are a part of, that you are a part of, I am a part of, that we're all connected to. The step 5, easy to receive. For these weeks, let it be, mellifluous? I don't even know if I don't know that word. melliflous. I'm going to have to go to Google and know how to say that one. Make this a steady chant in your head. It's easy for me to receive. So close your eyes right now. Take a breath in and blow it out. It's easy for me to receive. And say, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. And if you find that heavy in your world right now, that's only because you have beliefs that don't allow yourself to receive that thought. So what you want to do is ask the universe, God, source, say, please show me these areas where I'm not allowing myself to receive. Now, please note that when you ask that, things are going to come up that are showing you where you're not able to receive. As I've been having things show up for me, I've had old, crappy thoughts that have been coming up. And I say crappy, not in a judgmental way, but things that have not been working for me. But I didn't know what they were until I asked this question. Then they've been showing up in my life, and they show up with interactions with other people. And when I get to the bottom of it by doing EFT or EMDR for me especially lately, I get to the bottom of these things. And it just, once I get the acknowledgement of it, the space that opens up in my body, and I know that it is actually creating something greater in my life. Okay, so allow yourself to receive, just allow yourself to receive. And if someone starts to give you coffee or wants to buy you lunch, let yourself be uncomfortable and let yourself receive. Because I love to say, like, when you receive, you don't receive, you deny pleasure the people, you deny people the pleasure of giving when you are close to receiving. In fact, you might be someone who needs to learn to rein yourself in from overgiving. If so, say, okay, divine, I'm about to do it again. Let me relax, sit inside of myself, and be open to receive. And for some people, I deserve to receive is the cosmic shift of many lifetimes. Have you felt the rush of pleasure when someone is genuinely grateful for a gift you've given? Even if a present isn't to your taste, when you graciously receive it, you tell the universe you are open. You honor the giver as a form of the divine. And P.S., you can always regift it later. So just anyways, as you continue to practice receiving, money from the past may return to you in some truly astonishing ways. Ask the universe to surprise and delight you. Those are my words. For this one person said she got a note from an attorney saying, I discovered that I overcharged you $1,500 more than I should have. Here's a year later, I'm compelled to return it. So, like, how does it get any better than that? She got this unexpected $1,500 and was open to receive it. And I wonder how much her receiving opened her up energetically, which opened up the attorney to then desiring to gift it back to her. So anyways, gone over, people. This is such an exciting topic, receiving. How does it get any better? Have an amazing rest of your day. You want to reach out to me, thewealthylala@gmail.com. Big hugs. Thank you so much.